definition of the given graph. So you're given a certain graph of y is equal to fx. So you're asked to sketch the graphs below. So the diagram shows the graph of y is equal to fx. So this diagram shows the graph of y is equal to fx. Sketch on separate diagram showing the images A, B, and C, the graph of y is equals to f of negative x. Then item 2y is equals to f of 2x. Then finally y is equals to 2fx. So since you're asked to sketch these graphs, first thing we have to produce the image coordinates. So the image coordinates is given by, so we are given the coordinates of A. Let's first attack item 1 and sketch the graph of item 1. So we have let's first consider this one. Y is equals to f of negative x, but we have the object coordinates right. We are given these coordinates. These are the object coordinates. So we have to find the image coordinates. So in order to find the image coordinates, since we have y is equals to f of minus x, so f of minus x is like we have to, it's just the reflection along the x-axis. So we have to multiply every x coordinate by negative. We have to multiply every x coordinate by negative. So a1 becomes multiplying minus 1 by negative, which is 1, 0. Then this one, multiply this 0 by negative. We know 0 is a constant number, it's either positive or negative. So we can't say minus 0 since 0 is at the midpoint between positive and negative. So 0 remain constant. Then finally C, multiply 1 since 1 is the x coordinate by negative, which is minus 1 and 0. So we have the image coordinates. So now we have to sketch the graph. So the graph will be like, let's say the coordinates of C here. All right. So to sketch the graph, we have to follow right. So this is y-axis. No, this is y-axis, or the line x is equals to 0, and this is x-axis, or the line y is equals to 0. X-axis here. All right. Let's now mark the points and sketch the graph. We have 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0 is now here. 1, 0 is now here, which is the coordinate 1, 0, which is A, 1, 0. Then B is somewhere here. Since we said B does not change, remain constant. So which is B remain constant. So B something like 0, 1. Then now we have C. For C, C is now minus 1, 0. We use minus 1, 0 for C. Right. But you are given the graph of A something like this one, the shape this one. So we have to follow the same stages or follow same steps. So the graph of A is from up to down until it reaches B and flows downwards. So something like this one. Something like this one. Something like this one. So this is the graph of y is equals to f of negative x. So this is how to draw the graph of y is equals to f of negative x, just the reflection of the original graph along the x-axis. Let's now move on to item 2, y is equal to f of 2x. Let me wrap here. Hope it's now clear. The graph of y is equals to f of minus x. So let me wrap and indicate the image coordinates. Image coordinates, these are object coordinates, you know. So image coordinates of A, right? We are given y is equals to f of 2x. So this one is sketched along the x coordinates, or the sketch along the y axis, since we are given y is equals to f of 2x. So we have to multiply every x coordinate by 2 in order to draw the graph. We have to multiply every x coordinate by 2. We know this one is x coordinate, y coordinate, x coordinate, y coordinate, x coordinate, y coordinate. So we have to multiply each and every x coordinate by 2. Right, now we have minus 1 times 2, which is minus 2 by and 0. Then for b, we have to multiply 0 by 2. If any number multiplied by 0 does not change, it remains constant. So which is 0 by 2, which is 0. So this one remain constant. Then c, we have 1, 0, which is like x and y. So we have to multiply the 1, which is the x coordinate, by 2, which is 2, 0, 2, 0. Then now we have to draw the graph. We already know that this is y-axis, or the line x is equal to 0, as I said. Then this one is x. Right. Let's now indicate the points. It's just the stretch along the x-axis. So instead of this graph, this one will stretch on this direction and on this direction. So we have minus 2 is somewhere here, minus 2, 0, with the coordinates of A. Then the coordinates of B is something 2, 0, 2, 0. Then this one remain constant. B remain constant, 0, 1. So we have to follow the same stages like we are given the graph of this one, this one, this one. So this is the graph of y is equals to f of 2x. So this is how to draw the graph of y is equals to f of 2x. It's just we have to multiply every x coordinate by 2 in order to stretch the graph. It's like if we have an elastic, we have to stretch it. How to stretch it? We have to move it on all direction, either this direction, but we have to move both. So we have to create a certain gap from this graph. Right. Let's now move on to the last graph. For the last graph, we have to find the image coordinates first. So let me wrap here. Hope it's now clear. It's just the stretch along the x-axis. Along the x-axis. Then the last equation of the graph is given by y is equals to 2f of x. Y is equals to 2f of x. So in order to transform this graph, it's stretched along the y-axis. So we have to multiply every y coordinate by 2. We have to multiply y coordinate by 2. And this one is for y coordinate, and this one is for x coordinate. So which means we have a1, which is we have to multiply every y coordinate by 2. Since this one is x coordinate, y coordinate, xy, xy. So we have to multiply every y coordinate by 2. Now we have this multiplied by 2. It does not change. Remain constant. So since if we multiply 0 by any number, it remains 0. Then for b1, which is 2. After multiplying y coordinate by 2, which is 1 by 2 is 2. Then lastly c, which is 1, 0. Then remain constant, which is x, and this is y. Right. So in order to draw the graph, we have to mark the coordinates. We have the coordinates minus 1, 0, something like a is minus 1, 0, and b. But b is now moving upwards by a stretch. So instead of writing 1, we have to write 2 here. So we have b with 0 and 2. So the stretch or the scale factor is affected this side along the y-axis. So then for the c value, it's 1, 0, which is somewhere here, c, which is 1, 0. Then we have to follow the same graph. 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 Right. So this is the graph of y is equals to 2, f of x. Right. So this is how to switch the given graphs from the original graph or from the original fx. So thank you guys for being together. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share for more videos. So if you subscribe, you receive a notification after each and every new video posted. So don't miss this opportunity. Subscribe, guys.